Oh, welcome. Welcome to this place. Welcome and welcome. One come all come watch the replay. Oh, that's gonna go. Come on in the room. Come on, come through. What it be like? How do? What is that? That hair? Hmm. How to do? How to do? I thought I would be done with that a little faster before I could start talking. But oh, it took longer than I thought. It really gonna be on here too long anyway. But I do have something to discuss real quick. Hello, welcome. Anybody that comes through, is watching or catches the replay, please double tap the screen if you are in the live, and if you catch the replay, please give me a thumbs up. Hello, welcome. This is Kiss the Ring, and I am back off in this thing. Listen, West Indy and her baby daddy going back and forth with their beef and exposing things. I came on here to say something real quick. Now, West Indy talked about a video that she has posted of her bathing her youngest son, the newborn's first bath. Hello. Good morning or good afternoon. Welcome. Please double tap the screen for a like. She talked about a video that's posted of her youngest son's first bath. She talked about having complications with her baby daddy behind that video. Um, so let me start by saying I actually had not seen the video. I don't watch everything she posts. Um, and so she talked about some things that occurred on that particular day between her and the baby daddy. Toxic. They were toxic. Maybe it's because I've mentioned it on the lives that I've done about her recently. Maybe that's why YouTube decided to suggest it to me. So, okay, it I clicked on it and I watched it. It starts with her and her baby daddy washing, bathing, I should say, um, baby boy. And baby daddy has on black pants and a black shirt. So, um, at the beginning of the video, it seems fine. Marissa looked, at first, I thought she looked sleepy or something like she had just woke up. But by the end of the video, her face had that same look. So I decided maybe it wasn't that. Maybe it was because she had been crying or whatever, because she said had gotten upset with her baby daddy. He was kind of being difficult and he walked out without he didn't say bye to her, he didn't say bye to his baby son, he didn't speak to anyone, he just stormed out of the apartment. So she was upset about that. And you can see when, because there was a bath time was happening, and then the video cuts to her in her bedroom, um lotioning the baby down, the baby's crying. The way when actually I take that back because I went back and I watched it just now, I'm saying. That was my first time seeing it. And then after I watched it again, and I just remembered actually what happened was they were bathing him, then it cuts to the baby daddy sitting there holding the baby and kind of wiping him down. So maybe he was lotioning him, and the baby seemed pretty calm. And then it cuts to Maritza with the baby on the bed, and she's lotioning him, and the baby's upset, like a little bit, kind of whiny a little bit. And then, then it got quiet, and then she panned over and showed the baby's blanket. Here's the point that I want to make. Like, first of all, this man is on the internet saying the things that he's saying about the mother of his child, and people are caping for him like he's gonna come through and rescue her, and you're over there upsetting her and those children. The apparently, I'm gonna say, his baby, because babies can feel that energy and they respond to it. And of course the kids, especially if every time, I'm not saying every time, but if a lot of times that they're seeing you around, you being toxic, doing things like throwing them out of your apartment in the middle of the night and putting them out of the car on the side of the road, and all other toxic things that she's accused him of, arguing and carrying on and just stressing her out and not being present even for her additional children. Like, how dare a man get with a woman that already has kids, turn around and already not seemingly like trying to connect to the pre-existing children, and then turn around and make a baby with her. So now you're going to be connected to her potentially for life, unless you go deadbeat on her like you did those other ones, in my opinion, for the most part, mostly absent. That's just my opinion. I don't know how present he is, but I can't see him cashing them out with the amount of, well, whatever, the way he's shown up in dealing with Maritza. Well, anyway, um turning around and just stressing the situation, how dare you. And so they were bathing the baby, and Maritza said his problem was that she thought that he was filming his logo on his work shirt because he came dressed for work. Now my thing is, did he not know that they were gonna be filming? Oh, you know what, before I say that, let me go back to the way she was, looking. She looked really, stressed. Actually, you know what, I'm kinda bopping all over the place. I'll go back to the way she looked in a minute. Let me just go with the work thing. So she said he was upset because he thought she was filming his work shirt and his logo, and, on his shirt, and he didn't want that out there. Now, the YouTube street says that he works at Panera. So when I was watching the video, I was noticing what he had on. He had on black pants and a black shirt. So my thing is, when you went over there to do the video, did you not know you were filming a video? Because I'm pretty sure that the way she talked about it, it seemed like a plan. So my question would be, why didn't he bring an extra shirt or something? You know what I mean? Or throw a blanket or something over the front of him. He could have tied that on the front of him or something, just to make sure it wasn't showing. It looks like he was looking for a reason, but I don't know. He just seems like he's a toxic person that's full of crap. I mean, she's kind of messed up and a little toxic, toxic herself. But anyway, um, he had on a black shirt and black pants. So I personally haven't been in Panera in years, years. So I said, well, let me go and see what they wear, what the uniform is at Panera Bread. and they have on black shirt. They're wearing black shirts and black pants. I said, "Damn, that you did the logo didn't show, but it seems to confirm that the YouTube streets was right." But if you out here doing content, although he's not a big channel, he's been on other channels as well. Somebody might bump into you. Like, go and get them some Panera and see you. You know what I mean? And maybe that's how we got out here. I'm not sure how we got exposed, but it is what it is. He just need to stand 10 toes on it. You work at Panera Bread. It is what it is. But he also probably know people gonna give him hell because if all you do is work at Panera Bread and you got 6 kids, you can't even survive off Panera Bread the way you trying to project your lifestyle to be, let alone provide for 6 kids. It's no way. It's no way, you know? And we already debunked the whole car rental success story when Marissa said he's several months behind on his car payments and potentially facing repo because that's what happens when you get months behind on your car payment. So, maybe he should just own his ish and do better. And if he got a vision of a car rental company, then I don't know what to tell the man, except he just need to do better or whatever. So I was gonna go back to Marissa was looking like sleepy or something. Her face looked a certain way. Maybe she had just woke up when she first started filming, but by the time she was showing herself sitting on the bed and um the baby blanket and all of that, like her face looked so it really looked like she had just cried and not just a little bit. It looked like she cried pretty hard. And so again, this is the one that the man wants people to see him as some hero that's going to come and rescue the situation when you can't even bring peace into this woman's life. Drama is what he brings. And he gonna rescue what situation? When you got with a woman, like I said, that has 2 children, she had 2 children already, and you don't envision in being yourself being there for those children? Because he made a comment that said on his community wall for Marissa to give the baby to him and then just take the other 2 children to her mother and just go be homeless. This is a woman who just gave birth to his child. So my question is, he didn't envision himself being with her or helping her, because why aren't her and all of her children welcome at his apartment, which he keeps calling a condo, but it's an apartment? Because he's a simp and a bum and a deadbeat. That's the reason. It's nothing manly about what he's doing. Hey, TMC, welcome, welcome. Yes, and we are back. Yes, yes, yes. It's nothing manly about what he's doing. You don't tell your baby mama to go to the streets, especially the baby mama who just gave birth to your child. You welcome her and the kids into your apartment, especially if it was a condo. But see, again, that's that fake stuff that he does to give a certain presentation. It's not a condo, it's an apartment. When he first got there, he said it was an apartment. Then he evolved to, I guess he's saying condo, and I got that from Maritza. Cuz when he first got there, it was an apartment. That's what he called it cuz it's an apartment. But then apparently she's saying, "Oh, I'm sorry." She said apartment. She said, "Oh, I'm sorry, his condo." Girl, please. That's an apartment that he got with the assistance of the rental people from staying in that homeless shelter. But he would like everybody to think that he got a luxury apartment in the sky high, all on his own. I mean, condo. That's what he wants people to think. He got a luxury apartment. I mean, shit, I keep saying apartment, condo. He wants everybody to think he got a luxury condo in the sky high. Thanks for the likes. Please double tap the screen. when the reality is he needed assistance to get an apartment. And you know what? If he was a real one, he would either tell the truth or just don't talk about it. But stop lying. I say that about a lot of things people be out here saying. If you don't want to tell the truth, don't talk about it. You're embarrassed because you're trying to project your image to be something that it's not. You're not where you want it to be in life. Then get yourself there. You out here acting like you got the ball and bank going, but your baby mama got to put up a wish list for the things that she needs for your baby that's on the way in order for people to donate to it so that she can get the things that you absolutely need when you have a newborn. Ball and wear, manning up where. He should have been coming through the door with hella stuff. And like she said, he didn't even know she had all of that stuff for the baby. She surprised him. So for it to be a surprise, then why didn't he walk in the door with all of those kind of things and she end up having to take some stuff back? Like, hey, put that on your rent. Or the fact that she bought all of it and he didn't. So he would have been like, hey, take this amount. I put it towards that back rent. No, because he's struggling himself. But that black on black he had on, okay, so you do work at Panera. And he cannot come out here and blame her. She did not show the logo. It doesn't expose it. And if he hadn't been a simp, she probably wouldn't have told it. So it's his fault. The way I see it, getting exposed, it's his fault. And it's also not her fault because somebody already knew where he worked and exposed it. So it's not new news. It looks like confirmation for me. Others might have already confirmed it, but it's been out here for months. Keep it funky. Something wrong with them. Something wrong with her. Something wrong with both of them. The baby is precious. Oh, and one more thing before I wrap up. Marissa said people are saying that her baby whole face was shown. The baby whole face was not shown. It was side of the face. It was part of the face. No one has seen his whole face. Wrong. Does she catch her replays? Because when that baby fell asleep and his little head was just hanging and dangling, it was partially leaned on the little resting thing she propped him up on, but it was also in a different direction. His whole face was on the camera. Or when she was holding him that one day and she still wasn't properly supporting his head and she was twisting and turning and I don't know what the hell she was doing, but I know his whole face flashed to the camera a few times. It's out there. The whole face has been seen. So, and whose idea is it not to show the face? If it's the baby daddy, then forget him. Put that whole baby face in the camera and take his power away. He don't get to have a say. You got to man up in order to have a say. Stop giving him power. Don't give she shouldn't be giving power to the powerless. Why are you listening to him? He's not even respecting you. He got to earn that. And he is not doing what it takes to earn that. I really wasn't gonna be on here too long, y'all. I'm gonna go on down and wrap up, and I still got my TV on the. If you was on the first one, you might have heard me say I had turned to the Food Network, even though it's been on mute, and I've been doing different things, but I haven't eaten. I wasn't feeling that great earlier anyway. I think because of something I ate yesterday, but all of a sudden I'm hungry, so that might be a good sign. And I actually think at this point I'm ready to go on and make breakfast and I'm trying to decide because I don't know if we're gonna end up going to brunch tomorrow. Because I kind of want some pancakes and some bacon and some eggs and some grits. And if I do it today, I ain't gonna want it again tomorrow. I don't know. Now I'm on the fence because I also have leftovers from yesterday, but I really think that's what made me sick. So I'm not gonna eat it. I'm not gonna eat it. So, but anyway, yeah, y'all. I just want to come in here and say that little thing real quick about the baby daddy and his all black or whatever situation. Like, bro, just stand 10 toes on it. You work at Panera. If you embarrassed about working at Panera, then do what it takes to go work somewhere else. Easy. problem solved. But also, like Marissa said, the one baby mama got him on child support. She mentioned at least one. And so, I had speculated it before she had said that the one baby mama had him on child support, that maybe working at Panera is a means of control because if you earn less, they take less from you. He go and get a decent or good paying job, then she gets more money. But regardless of whether it's intentional or whether it's all he can get because of something about him or his record or whatever, is still irresponsible because getting child support from a Panera check for one child is not enough money to support that child. And then the fact that he had 5, 2 are before, so 6 now, 2 are grown, so 4 minors. I believe that to be the case. 4 minors. A Panera check won't do it. So whenever he says he's takes care of his kids and he's not a deadbeat, unless he in the streets, which he clearly isn't, there is no possible way. And any of those women over there caping for him and drooling and carrying on, what the hell is wrong with you? First of all, if they do find him attractive, if they do, if they visually find him attractive, the moment that you find out the facts about him, I don't know how you could still be attracted. It's like, do you have any esteem of self? Because if you did, why would you go down that road when you see how the story ends already? They all weird. It's all very strange behavior. I don't understand. But there are people who think that happened to that person. That's not gonna happen to me. If they see Maritza, Marissa's whatever she Marissa is whatever she is, whatever they may think she is. And then they go, well, that's not gonna happen to me. But the problem in that theory when it comes to him is there's 5 others. So now what, you think you going to be number 7 and be special? And ain't no telling how many of them don't have children that's also in that same grouping, or uh potentially could have had a child and whatever reason the child isn't here. So that just adds to it. But even if it's only 6, 6 is enough. What Destiny Child say? It's obvious. The writing's on the wall. Oh my goodness. A mess, and a hot mess. Anyway, let me go ahead and wrap up. Thanks for listening. If you didn't double tap the screen, please double tap the screen for a like. If you catch this on the replay, please hit the thumbs up. And hit that like button, that is. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing to my channel for reactions to things that are happening in the street sector, reactions to some of the things goings on in and about the LA sector, and then also trending topics, hot topics, and some funny kind of little shorts or whatever that I'm about to start back up. Like I said, I got a couple of them I'm gonna definitely get loaded up this weekend. But with that being said, I want to wish y'all again a happy Saturday, and I hope everybody is really having a good day and enjoying your day. And I am going to get up out of here. I wish y'all all peace, love, and blessings. And I'm going to catch y'all on the rebound. I am out of here. Peace.